The price of BLSP stock rose above the 50-day moving average yesterday, the 6th of January 2021, and we didn't notice. And today, the 7th, it rose further. It gained 66.67% and closed at $0.0005. Some are saying that this is the biggest gain it has probably ever had. What's going on? Well, some folks can still buy, the folks in Canada, I believe. So this is all that happened today, the 7th of January 2021. We can see the volumes we are talking about here. Down here, the volumes, this green bar, it represents that it is strictly buy transactions. There were no recorded selling transactions. You can see 938,000, roughly 939,000 shares cross the tape here, just down here, when it was at $0.0002, and then I think that probably pushed it up to here, and then there was a demand again, and that was 3.115 million shares, and then that pushed it up to here $0.0005, and here also there was a transaction of 2.390 million shares. So that's what we're looking at right now. Momentum is flat as at when the session closed, but RSI is also very, very strong. So yes, this is the validation. Price rose above the 50-day moving average yesterday, and we didn't notice. You may have noticed as well. So this is what happened over the last 10 trading sessions. Okay, this is it. It has been gaining of late, gaining strength, gaining momentum of late. As at the 3rd of January, that's when the rumbling started, and today again continued and surged on to heights that it hasn't reached in a couple of weeks or months now. So this is the 10-day chart of the stock BLSP, and then here is the 3-month chart. This is it. You can see here, this was yesterday the 6th. This was when it rose above that 50-day moving average. This is the 50-day moving average. All of these moving averages are bearish, so it rose above it, and then today again it surged on to this new high. So the last time it was this high, it was trading at this sort of price, was in mid or early October. That was when it was trading at this sort of price, at this sort of level. So this is a 200-day moving average. Is obviously bearish, sloping downwards. Price rate of change, you can see that very bullish here. The slope is a positive one, indicating that the increase is, the change is a positive one. The unbalanced volume indicator is on this 3-month chart is also, the slope is positive as well, indicating that buyers are definitely more active than sellers. The momentum is also positive as well, has a positive slope as well. The histogram above 0 and rising. The 14-period slow stochastic oscillator, you can see that the fast line is ahead of the slow line, a bullish signal. So MACD above the signal line, but still below 0, but still above the signal line, right, and rising. The RSI was also positive in overbought condition, overbought. Then unfortunately momentum is not accumulation for this 3-month chart. It's still just sloping up. But when we come back to this 10-day chart, we can see as well that all is not the same as such, but here momentum is overbought. The fast and the slow lines are right on dead center 100, overbought, completely overbought. I know the implication of that is that it might begin to retrace. Okay, here the MACD is above the signal line, and here it is positive. This is the 10-day chart. The RSI is not overbought, but just at some point it was, but not this. Okay, overbought. We have a serious overbought condition. When was this achieved? On the RSI, let's see when it was achieved. It was achieved on the 29th. So the rumblings had even started earlier than that thought. Okay, we can see the accumulation distribution. It has a bullish, it has a it's the bullish trend. You can see that. So on this we can see that it appears to be consolidating within a longer term downtrend. That is based on the the 1 year chart. Let's see the 1 year chart. It is definitely still consolidating for sure. Yeah. It appears to be consolidating. This is the chart. You can see that it's inched up. So let me update it and get it to today. Let's see. Yes, it's approximately $0.001. Okay, you can see here as well the momentum is strongly bullish as well and extending. The RSI is also strongly bullish, overbought as well, but in the momentum is not overbought. The RSI, the accumulation distribution, it hasn't changed yet, still looking bearish overall on this daily chart over the last 1 year. So it appears to be consolidating within a longer term downtrend. Yes, the trend is a downward one. The average directional index or ADX is below 20, indicating that the shares have traded sideways recently. For sure they have. However, 200-day moving average sloping bearishly lower. Okay, it's like lagging the S&P 500. You know that very well. Momentum is strongly bullish, as we indicated. The 14-period Slow Stochastic Oscillator is rising as investors pay higher prices for BLSP stock. So today's volume, the 7th of January 2021, was lighter than usual, trading 5.704 million shares. That's it. 5.74. We have it here. 2.39 and 3.11. And then if you add up this, it will definitely give you for sure this was on record, evident 5.704 million shares. We have that on record. You just saw that, versus an average of 125.936 million shares per day during the last 12 months. The unbalanced volume indicator shows that a longer term selling pressure is giving way to near term accumulation by traders. So this is definitely not just what happened today, it has been going on. The unbalanced zone indicator shows that longer term selling pressure is giving way to near term buying pressure has given way to near term accumulation by traders. So the volatility for the last 10 days is still at this very high figure of 587.56. So the last 10 volume for the last 10 trading sessions is 20.157 million. For the last 90 days is 10.483. So the volumes that have been increasing, even though volumes are not the end of the world, not everything. Sometimes the prices can spike without huge volumes, but this is the case. It is extending. Today it extended with below average volume. So it happens, it does happen. At least to some extent, it indicates that those who are buying, who bought, are not probably are those who are. I mean, what it indicates is that the number of those who are there who are going to probably sell in the coming sessions may not be that high, as against the case where they will be like the volume is maybe 5 times that or 10 times that. Then there's every chance that some retracement, a significant amount of retracement, or some retracement is much more likely. But with that sort of volume here, we can see that roughly 5.7 million, the chance of having a retracement, a pullback, is minimal. I mean, the volume supports that. You have a high volume, very high volume, close to the average for the last 1 year, then it improves the chances of a retracement occurring. But with far less volumes, then the chances of retracement occurring is also far less. So this is definitely what happened. The last one. This is what happened all through the whole session. This is the 1 minute live session. This was what it was strictly about. So let's look at the 60-minute chart for the stock. Okay, So this is the 60-minute chart. It goes all the way to November. So of course the trend also is a bearish one, but now we can see based on the 60-minute chart that the stock itself is strongly bearish and strongly bullish now, trading above all of its this is the level where it was all the way back to October, as we indicated earlier on, all the way back to October. Yes, even though also sometime in October as well, it was at sometime mid-October. Yes, it was trading at $0.0007. So fingers crossed. We don't exactly know why this is happening, who is behind this and all that stuff, but it's some positive. It's a ray of hope. At the beginning of the year, it's a ray of hope. It's good, at least better than a retracement. So fingers crossed. We hope that it will continue to extend, and we hope that everything will improve, that the stock will be all the disclosures will be in place, and it will continue to at some point be listed on maybe the OTC markets, and we get on trading with it, and get everything flowing as it was before. There wasn't really anything wrong as such. The management of the company followed the provisions of the law, and took it dark, or private if you like, took it dark. So but unfortunately it was because of the meme frenzy, the stock was caught up in all of those things. So fingers crossed. It's things are looking positive. We hope that it will continue to extend, even if it pulls back. We just hope that it will extend further and go on extending further and up, and all the other fundamental issues will be rectified, hopefully. Okay, thank you very much for watching this video.